kelp. Okay, this is A fleet. This is I think this is their 9th race. They got 10. Much windier now that when they come around the mark. So just like yesterday, big puffs. Let's see how steady. Remember C2, C3s. Look how steady these guys are. They're not steering all over the place. They're on the rail. The front of the sail telltales are perfect. Now it's a little windier out here. There's Preston in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job, bro. See, watch how steady their sails are. And they're right on the wind. Starboard close haul. That's the national champ right there. Kelp. See how he's good at getting kelp off while he's sailing? I don't know if you saw that. Nice tack. Oh, Preston just caught kelp. Okay, this guy's sailing too high. This guy banged too loose, sailing too high. Emily looks good, sailing a little. See how your telltale shouldn't be flying. Oh, they have to go around the committee, but oh no, they can go down. Start finish line's restricted, but they could go lower. This guy's over trimmed on the main a little, should go lower. There's Maddie, amazing how many boats she's beating considering she was near last with half of the Point Loma kelp beds on her rudder. She's over, she needs to go too. This is an enormous right wind shift here. So that guy actually had his sail trim correct. This guy actually had his sail trim correct because the wind is humongous header. God, I think you could go around the pin end. Why is everybody coming high? Yeah, Maddie, that a girl. Go for it. Go to the other end. We should be going out around that end. Okay, I would have done what you did. You did a great job against, I think, Logan there. Your sail trim's outstanding. You just got to get back onto port tack now. The marks are way over here. Jibe, 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 jibe. Wow, I'm not sure where. Gotta get on port. This whole pack's gonna beat her to the mark unless she gets over on the other jibe here. The good thing is she didn't go through kelp, so it looks like now, believe it or not, the tide is ebbing right now. The tide's supposed to be going from our left to right, but the current is coming out of the basin behind me and it's flowing down the coast here. So this is actually, the current we're in here is going from right to left. The current out there is going left to right. Okay, I didn't see what Maddie did, but I think she came around just barely ahead of that pack. Seaweed nightmare. You could say it's character building, but man, it's frustrating. Because right where I am is the place to be after the gates, but you can't because of all this kelp. Okay, here comes the leaders in A. You see how Petey's protecting the inside, the left, so he's protecting this side against the green boat. 195604 tells me that this near buoy is the one to round for sure. This is the upwind end right where she is. She's not an A fleeter. He's not an A fleeter. So they're in a different fleet. Here comes Pete. Oscar should just go to the other one. Reed should go to the other one, but that's okay. Just because of the laser. The laser's just gonna suffocate you in about 3 seconds here. And Pete wants to tack, but I don't think he can. Okay, then we got 10061 is fourth, fifth right next to him, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and there's Preston in ninth or 10th. So I think he sailed in bad air a little too much on that last upwind leg. He tacked, somebody tacked on him and he stayed there, got a little kelp. So gotta look ahead and try to keep that lane clear. The current is coming in where I am and it's going out where they are. See how slow they're moving downwind? So that's why all this kelp is right here. We're right in the current line, right here. And look at this lift Preston's on. So this is a good angle. Last time they came around this buoy, they were pointed more towards me, towards the committee boat. So not bad. He's actually almost laying the finish. Race 9 in C1s. The leader in the green boat came around the mark and went on a reach and caught kelp. These kids are just right on the wind and just creamed them. So as you're going downwind, you should see this. So you should be on starboard tack. Let's see where Maddie is. Maddie's right there on the other side of the kelp. And Vang's okay. And on starboard tack. Very good. Now in the puffs, we should be trying to cut as close in here as we can downwind. The current is going from our right to left where we are. So she should be staying low and getting as far this way as you can. You can't quite see it on screen, but I can see the current line just along the pin end. The current on this side of the pin end is going in the bay. Where she is going out the bay. See how slow they're moving over land over there. Okay, she's in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And despite the first upwind where she spent a good minute trying to get out of kelp, that's really good. Nice rounding, Maddie. Here's Emily. Ouch. I'm worried you tacked and he had a starboard tacker. He must have been nice there. Good to have friends. Nice job, though. You are just smoking now. My goodness, look at that. Just smoking. You might be 7th right now. Wow. Oh, it's hard to tell who's who. There's beef leaders in here. Oh, you might be doing better than 11th. These are beef leaders mixed in with your fleet. You are just charging. Oh, look at the kelp dragging off the back of your rudder. Ah, gosh. Oh. Come down as you move back, just a touch, so you don't get stuck. Good recovery. Okay, so I'm sitting by the race committee boat, and the anchor line is slack. Oh, he's letting it out. But it is slack. Maybe he's not letting it out. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, he was letting a little bit out. Okay, so I'm looking at the land. I'm not moving right to left very fast, but I am moving right to left just a little bit. Look at the land behind the race canoe boat. We'll see how I move. I'm gonna go to the pin and see how it is. Now, when I looked at the committee boat, there was kelp hanging off of it. When I look at the pin end, there's kelp hanging off of it. When I look at myself, I'm not moving as fast. Look at the orange buoy and the race committee book. I don't think I'm moving as fast as I was. So I think the current's still going right to left where I am. It's going left to right at the starting line and at the committee boat end. Okay, this guy's sailing too high. This guy banged too loose, sailing too high. Emily looks good, sailing a little. See how your telltale shouldn't be flying. Oh, they have to go around the committee, but oh no, they can go down. Start finish line's restricted, but they could go lower. This guy's over trimmed on the main a little, should go lower. There's Maddie, amazing how many boats she's beating, considering she was near last with half of the Point Loma kelp beds on her rudder. She's over, she needs to go too. This is an enormous right wind shift here. So that guy actually had his sail trim correct. This guy actually had his sail trim correct because the wind is humongous header. God, I think you could go around the pin end. Why is everybody coming high? Yeah, Maddie, that a girl. Go for it. Go to the other end. We should be going out around that end. A fleet, last race. I don't see a purple boat, so I'm starting to get worried. Oh, he's right at the boat end. He's not going to get in there, but we'll see. The orange boat thinks he's close to the line. The orange boat is not on the line. 100300 thinks they're on the line. But you can see they accelerate well. I think Preston made it out of there. The boat was a little favored, I think. Yeah, so Preston made it out of there. He's just lured over. There he is. So he probably, even though you don't want to tack into the current, oh, he's got clear air. He's got clear air. That guy was third row in the blue boat, so Preston is probably second row. Just a little better than second. Not good. You probably have to tack, you can't tack there because of 10-300. Look at Pete's angle. Port tack is a huge up the bay lift right now. Preston needs to go down, accelerate, and tack if he can. He can't tack because he's got 1-0. Oh, gained on Pete. It's a tough race. You look up here and there's tons of wind right over here. I don't even know where the mark is. Oh, the mark is over there. Just after the start of the last race for C1. Maddie nailed the start. Now she should press down because she's killing all these boats. Yeah, see how she presses down and just accelerate. Oh, don't go up. Don't go up. You've got everybody to your right. Don't worry about. Go down and put these guys away. See, you're ahead of all these. Don't pinch. There we go. Press. These guys are just coming right at this kelp. You're too slow. You need to press, press. Get going faster, Maddie. Faster, press. Yeah, that mast fits that sail so well. And just overall, just squeezing too hard. We're gonna, we gotta work on that. We gotta remember the cardinal rule. See that? Right there. That is not a fleet sailing right there. You're just too close to the wind. The sail never luffs in this stuff. There we go. Just trying to squeeze blood just a little too hard. After the start, needed to press down about 2 degrees and really ramp up that speed. The faster we go, the more lift we have on the rotors. Preston rounded with those boats and he's just left them. Just really good competition there. There's Maddie out over there, going faster than the boats around her, so good. She's in about 5th or 6th right now. When she gets a lift with the wind shift, she does okay because she's right on the wind. But when she gets headed, the boat loses power. Okay. You know, I don't think that was a bad tack at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could round 4th easily. The wind went right. Okay, 10173's got ramped up. That's a good sign for you. That means you're probably going to make the mark. You got to go down, down, down. Press. See how much faster 10173's going? There. Now you're getting some speed. But you can't point so high when other boats around you are going a full knot faster. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. Now what you do here is ease the main sheet a little, ease your boom bang off, keep the boat flat, don't lean in, and turn. See that? Good ease. Okay, you're beating a ton of boats. So, first place start, pointing a tick too high in these unstable conditions. Look at that, just killing right there.